Been here almost 5 years, and this is the worst I've seen the roads.
That says a lot from Fayetteville police officer Ethan Mabey. He says when conditions get like this, he moves from proactive to reactive patrolling.
People that are out are seeing vehicles in the ditch, and they're wanting us to check on them.
And he says 9 times out of 10 it's because someone is driving too fast.
Slow down. That's the main thing. People get going too fast. It's going to take a lot longer for you to slow down on these icy roads.
And that applies to whatever you're driving.
Even the people with four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicles, they just feel like they're, I guess, invincible in those type of situations, and they're not. Black ice, doesn't discriminate.
Maybe doesn't offer a specific speed limit. It all depends on the road conditions and if you're driving on a freeway or roadway. But it should be under the speed limit. And he says use that nifty item by your steering wheel called a turn signal.
Using your signals so everybody can see what you're intending to do.
To be clear, turn signals are one thing, flashers another.
Not a big fan of the flashers, just because it makes it to where I can't see your turn signals.
There's a lot of white-knuckle driving going on this week, but Officer Mabey says if you give yourself extra time, your chances of getting where you need to go safely are in good hands.
Take it easy, slow down. You don't want to be in a rush to get into an accident.
Now, how much space to leave in front of the car in front of you? The National Safety Council recommends 3 seconds. Now, how do you determine that? Well, you pick an item out off the roadway, and as soon as that vehicle passes it, count to 3, then you should pass it. That's the rules when it comes to safe space. We're live at XNA Pulpitine 4029 News.
All right. Well, thank you to Officer Mabey for all of those good tips and just good info there.
Yeah, and the 3 seconds. I had never heard that before. It's really good information right there. Thanks, Paul, for that report also.
So the power outages, that was a lot of what we dealt with last week, but really we have not seen any widespread outages right now.
Yeah, but that could change when the next storm chances move through tomorrow. So let's check in with 4029's Brandon Evans, who's live outside with more. Brandon?
Yeah, Phil and Allison, and it's the River Valley where that threat could be even greater. I spoke with the Sebastian County Emergency Manager, Travis Cooper, and he says the bulk of their response right now has been emergency roadside assistance, taking care of those roadways, things like that. But he says when the next projected wave of weather moves through, that could change and several areas could be impacted.
The area of Fort Smith and then moving down south into Greenwood and all the way down towards Mansfield even, we're seeing a higher accumulation of ice and just that sleet mix to the southern part of Sebastian County. And so looking at the power outages that might occur later tonight and of course into tomorrow if more precipitation does fall, we understand that that could be a high concern.
And Cooper says the biggest issue they've really faced so far for he and his crews has been consistency, in that all of these people that need assistance, they have to respond to them. The weather's bad, so they can't always get to everyone in the same amount of time, which is why they're saying the best rule of thumb, guys, just stay home, stay safe, don't get on the roads unless you absolutely have to. We're live outside the 4029 studios. I'm Brandon Evans. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Crews have been out for several days now trying to clear the roads to that wintry mix.
RDOT's information officer, Dave Parker, is joining us now. All right, Dave, let's talk about some of the new challenges that your crews have been dealing with another layer of sleet.
Yeah, it's going to be a long, tough night when you're actually grateful that it's sleet versus freezing rain. At least you can plow the sleet. But, we'll keep at it tonight and through the morning. We know we're, about halfway through this, but it's just, going to get colder. Nothing's going to melt. We've got rain coming down here in the Little Rock region right now, which is, pelting me, turning into sleet and freezing rain. So long, cold night. That's the only way you can put it. Stay off the roadways. I'm glad to hear from Robert that the roads are, in good shape. We've had a lot of accidents, but minor accidents, thankfully, and still got a ways to go here.
And Dave, one thing we did talk about at 4 is the supply chain issues caused by this storm. So would you mind touching on that again?
Yeah, we obviously we're having to be very smart with resources, manpower, equipment, everything. We've got to use a lot of fuel, of course, to get the equipment out there, the trucks and everything. We're a little concerned that the fuel supply, we've had some trucks not able to get in, or it's slower to get in. It's not a problem right now. It's just something we're watching. We've got to look at everything because this is going to last another 24, 48 hours. And then you never know what the rest of, what February is going to bring in terms of supply chain and the fuel. But we're watching that. Manpower is okay. Salt supplies are about where they should be. So we're just kind of hanging in there, hoping this gets through. And by Thursday, Friday, we're somewhat back to normal.
And so ice in the River Valley has been a big problem for roads and highways. So we want to thank Dave Parker so much for all of the updates there.
Yeah, definitely, Dave RDOT. Thanks for all your hard work. So let's get to this now. We are getting ready to take a live look at Highway 64 that's coming up in a minute. That's from Garrison Avenue, and that's in Fort Smith. That's near Oklahoma. You're taking that live look right there. Not a lot of cars out there on the road, as Robert has been talking about that. People have been taking that advice and they have been staying home, but you do see that there is some snow, it looks like, on the roads there. But the one thing that they are saying is that just because some roads may look clear doesn't mean that there aren't any layers of ice that are covered there. 4029's Brett Rains has the latest.
It's slow going over the Interstate 540 bridge between Fort Smith and Van Buren, as well as the Highway 64 Midland Avenue bridge. Some cars slid off the road, but fortunately, police say many people are staying home, just like Gordon Albritton.
Well, I tell you what, I came downstairs to check my mail, and I happened to look outside. I'm like, well, I'm going back upstairs and get back in the bed, because it is too slick to be out here. And if you don't need to be out here, I wouldn't advise you to be out here.
Here in Greenwood, it didn't take long for the freezing rain and sleet to cover roads and highways, making conditions dangerous for drivers.
It's covering, for sure, the back roads and most of the main roads.
Sleet turned downtown Greenwood into a winter mess. Crews did their best to clear the streets, and ice is coating nearly everything.
We worry about, obviously, with the weight of trees, taking down power lines and people losing that electricity. We did have that issue the last couple days.
Brett Rains, 4029 News.